Hello and welcome to the 6th event attribution workshop and the 5th one we've held in China. This workshop is a collaborative project between 4 UK institutes and one Chinese one. So it's the University of Edinburgh, the National Centre for Atmospheric Science, the Met Office and the University of Oxford with support from the Chinese Meteorological Administration. Institute of Atmospheric Physics is a partner in our broader project, which is funding this workshop, which is evaluating extreme rainfall in eastern China. And I'm Professor Simon Tet. I'm the lead organizer on this workshop. So, aim of this talk is to welcome you all to this CSSP funded workshop in event attribution. It's a collaboration between myself, Simon Tet, Buan Dong, Sarah Sparrow, Buan's at the National Centre for Atmospheric Science, Sarah at the University of Oxford, Sun Ying at this Chinese Meteorological Administration, and we form the organising committee. And then we have a bunch of tutors and other people who help. So Fraser Lott from Met Office, Nico Frechette from the University of Edinburgh, Fangxing Tian from the National Centre for Atmospheric Science, Nurgal Nanding from Sun Yat-sen University, and Wenqi Shang from Institute of Atmospheric Physics. I have to say I'm looking forward to this workshop. I'm sorry that we can't be doing this in China, as I really enjoy my times in my visits to China. So the outlines of this talk is I'm going to give some guidelines for the way I want it to work and a plan for the 2 weeks in which we're working together. I don't actually expect things to go as planned, but my adage is if you don't have a plan, things will go wrong and you don't know about it. Well, a plan helps you keep on track. So the aims and objectives for this workshop is to carry out an analysis of 3 events and produce draft papers by Friday the 12th of March. You've already decided which event you want to work on, but it's important you need to organise yourself to work within your group to take on different roles, and you have 2 tutors with each group, and those tutors will help you work. But they're not there to do the work for you, they're there to provide guidance and advice. This workshop is set up in a way that gets students or participants to learn by doing, and I stress the importance of that. Your main objective at the end of this is to be able to carry out these kind of studies independently, but we are going to teach you to do it by making you do it. So the workshop approach in this virtual world is that the lectures and talks will be available as a set of videos and PowerPoints. During the workshop, you'll be working in groups and you will give short presentations once a day. And you should change presenters so everyone presents. And so that's how you learn by doing. And the short presentations we will do virtually with the whole of this team. So all participants, all group tutors and the organising groups. Hopefully the feedback from that will help you go forward. Authorship. So participants in a group need to decide who is going to be the lead author, and their role is to take the lead in writing the paper, helped by everyone else. The corresponding author, who should help coordinate the work needed for the paper, and are responsible for submission and assistance to the lead author. Those 2 in particular will have much work to do after the workshop. There's often a need we find from previous workshops to pull things together. All of you need to work well to make the group work well. If participants don't play an enthusiastic and significant role, then the group won't make progress. So it's important you work together, you gel, and in these times that you help each other. Boring stuff. So when you write your draft papers, as well as acknowledging your own funding, we'd like you to include the following text. Don't worry about taking off the video, you can see it in the slides, but this study was largely carried out during a virtual workshop on operational attribution and was sponsored by the UK China Research and Innovation Partnership Fund through the Met Office Climate Science for Service Partnership, China, as part of the Newton Fund. That's a very long sentence, that's essentially the UK funding end. And then the funding from CMA for their sort of role in this, the National Key R&D Programme of China and the National Science Foundation of China. And those are all sort of the magic numbers you need to put in. So please make sure you put those in. The workshop is that we will get you to give short presentations to everyone at 1700, which is China time, or 0900 UK time, every day the workshop is running. You'll be able to interact with your UK tutors from 0800 UK time 1600 China time, through to about 20, I have to do my times, about 1000 to 1100 depending on needs, which would correspond to 1800 to 1900 your time. The person presenting the material should change every day, and we will use those presentations for you to get constructive feedback from the organisers, tutors and other groups. So it should help you refine your ideas. It's meant to support you. We're a small group, we're quite a friendly group, so don't be afraid to say things. We will help you and help you understand better. And it's in that's the key thing I think we found that makes the workshop work, those presentations. On the first day, we will have a Q&A session on the video material. This is a chance for you to ask any questions you might have on the lectures, the video material, and the workshop as a whole. So we won't have any presentations on the first day. And then here's a sort of outline plan for the first week. So on Monday, we have a Q&A session on the material. On the Tuesday, I suggest groups define the event, region, time, period, and threshold based on their understanding of observations. On Wednesday, groups refine event definition. And our experience is groups find this difficult. This is a hard problem and needs both understanding of what happened and scientific knowledge about Chinese meteorology. On Thursday, we would expect you to begin the model analysis to apply your event definition to the models. Friday, it's likely models will have biases, so you need to correct for them and examine the distributions. Is the model looking like the observation? So you should, having calculated your event, you should be able to apply that to observational data as well. Then in week 2, on the Monday, we get you to estimate the probability of the target event in both ensembles, start the model validation. At that point, hopefully you understand the drivers, or we have some sense of the drivers. Again, your tutors will help you with this. Tuesday, start writing a draft paper, and we'll provide a bit more guidance on a way of doing that in a shared drive so you can get comments from us as well. Individuals should aim to write individual sections, and then the lead author should probably glue those together and start editing them sensibly and edit figures and captions and all that material. Wednesday, continue validation and writing. Thursday, more validation and more writing. So we see these 2 tracks going on in week 2. Then on Friday, complete the draft paper, prepare presentations for 1600 China time, 0800 UK time. So that's in a sense a chance for us all to see the results from everyone and bring everything together. That's the end of this talk. Look forward to seeing you in March.